I've been witnessing the horrible deforestation situation just happened in nearby the Seruyan district area. The area was supposed to be a community members forest, but it drastically changed into the community's the palm oil plantation area. And then the scale was very huge, and then it was like very shocked for me to see those kind of situation, like the trees are cut, and then the branches of the wood are aligned on the land, and then the scenery that we witnessed was very shocked, and then we are very sad that the land was supposed to belong to the community members, but I'm very sad that they lose their livelihood, they lose their home, they lose their forest. Yeah, that experience we went through was very sad, and then it was very shocking and somehow furious.
So before I came here, I didn't have a clear idea about water pollution, even though I heard about it. And I saw the water dirty, and I saw the video of from the plantation, dirty water coming out, and the community people actually recorded it and showed it to us, and it was shocking. The water was just like so dirty. It was
Black,
not black water.
Right.
And also we saw the pictures of fishes died, and we could literally see how these inappropriate creatures have been increasing in the lake, and it was so hard for them to use the lake as they had been doing before. So it was really shocking, and it seems pretty much obvious that everywhere we go around the lake, people are using the water from the lake, and it's their everyday life. So they use it for washing the dishes, they use it for cooking, they use it for wash the bodies, and they use it for everything. But this water is polluted, and this is a playground for the kids. Kids were playing, even swimming, without doubting that this water was polluted, even though like parents are warning. So I was so sad to see the water became so polluted. But people, I mean, it's not obvious how water was polluted, even though they noticed that they need to continue their lives here. So that's why they are keep using the dirty water, even though they know that the water is dirty. So we really believe that there must be the concrete action should be done in order to make the water quality better.
When it comes to climate change, well, how can I say? When it comes to climate change, every people knows that against climate change, we need to plant in the trees, and then we need to cut down our CO2 emission, those kind of things. And then many people believe that Indonesia, such a country like Indonesia, is having amount of the natural resources and amount of beautiful forest. This is what general people think about. But the reality is that the beautiful nature in Indonesia is just destroyed because of the company's greed. They own the country's land, and then they just destroy the forest because of making some kind of paper, and then the paper tissues, those kind of things. So I want to ask them to, how can it change the value of the thousands of the years, the nature, and then can change into the small paper, and then such like a palm oil. I mean, it's like a criminal to the world. I mean, our generation, our next generation. I'm so worried that our generation, our children can get any kind of fresh air anymore. And the people here living in Indonesia, even it's a very rural area, they are suffering from the air pollution comes from the CPO mill. I mean, CPO mills works 24 hours, and then they emitted the very black and very dangerous the air pollutants. And then people needed to put up with those kind of situations, and they also needed to, how can I say, because of the trees are cutting, so they don't have any kind of resources that they can make their life on. So I think, how can I say, I just want to say let Mother Earth breathe by themselves, just itself. And then this is the high time for us to maintain and then save our nature itself. This is the only way we can protect our climate, and then we need to stop our greedy into our Mother Earth, and then we need to keep thinking about again that what is the really important in this moment.
So I've been in this village this is our 4th day, I guess, and it has been great. It's just so great that how people live here, even though their lands are taken and even though the lake is polluted, they are, still maintaining their beautiful way of life, even though they are struggling. And we believe that they are so strong, so wise, and so patient to continue this battle against the company, and also the Indonesian government. So we really want to appreciate to them that they could continue this difficult situation, and they are doing their best to protect their land. And we continue to encourage them and do our best from our side, that we know that some Korean companies also have operation in Indonesia owning palm oil plantation. So we want to do our best to stop Korean companies expansion on palm oil plantation and reviewing their land acquisition, and doing the better practices on their operation on palm oil plantation. So we want to continue to work together, and we just want to say that thank you.
It's really impressive to see that how the community members and the people from the non-governmental NGOs, non-governmental organization is working for the saving the forest and working for the protecting people's right to land. It's really impressive. And then as a people living in the planet, I'm really thankful to your movement. Because of your movement, we also can inhale the clear air. So as Shin mentioned, there are several Korean companies doing their business in Indonesia. And the serious thing is that many of them are doing their business in the West Papua in Indonesia. And then West Papua in Indonesia is really remote places, and somehow very long distance to the Jakarta. So it's hard to see and monitor what they're doing in our bare eyes. But the thing is, there is somehow very serious deforestation is happening, and also the land conflict between the local community, and then the land grabbing issues are happening in Korean companies' concession area. So we are gonna keep fighting against that companies not clear the forest furthermore, and then we are going to assisting and then working together with indigenous people and local community to keep to back their land, to find their land back. So I want to just say thank you to all the people who are working for saving and protecting the forest and for their right in Indonesia, and I also hope that our solidarity is keep going on.
하나, 둘, 셋,
화이팅!
화이팅! 한 번 더. 하나, 둘, 셋,
화이팅!
화이팅!